If you're searching for developing such areas of your life, like financial, studies, even spiritual, you must be facing some difficulties on the way, and that's normal. And then when you're struggling, you go on the internet and you search for motivation to, get that blaze of flame that you so much needed. And you have some phrases that you listen to: those who never fail are those who never try, failure is the path of progress, and so many other jargons that failure makes part of the process, as sometimes make the mistake of glamorizing mistakes when that's not the right path. This phrase holds true, but they can liberate a lot of problems along the way, like too much blame on yourself, burnout because you think that failing is the way, so you keep going on that same direction that exhausts you, and either can be used as a context to manipulate you to buy something, which is not uncommon. And not only that, failures can actually destroy some areas that you already developed in yourself and might ruin it. So I'm going to be talking about this because I don't think it's the right thing. Just what all this motivation let it pass is that, first of all, failure doesn't guarantee success. Yes, keep it pursuing a certain thing for a long period of time. You're gonna have more chances of achieving it, but it doesn't mean you got to make it. It doesn't mean they follow this way of failing and try on what method is going to make you succeed, because you might have to try another thing in order to get where you want to get. In certain areas, there is not just one way to make money, right? There is just not only a physical business that you have to make it, or a brand that you have to create it in order to make more money. If your goal is just to make more money to provide security for you and your family, you might actually pursue a normal 9 to 5 job that will guarantee you on the long run some good amount of money. It doesn't mean also, um, and it doesn't mean risk a lot as well. If your goal is to get jacket and physically great, you don't need to only go to the gym. If you don't like you feel social actions and people are staring every time that you put your foot on the gym. Yeah, I know how that is. It makes you comfortable. Then you can try calisthenics. You can try become a runner. If your goal is just to be healthy, there is different types of mindsets also that you can acquire, because you see every failure comes with consequence because it's an action. And that's the other part, right? Is the imbalance that failure may be bring to other areas of your life. For example, you start a business, and in order to succeed, it demands high effort alongside higher stress. And the stress affects your relationship, let's say with your wife or girlfriend. And if the business doesn't succeed at first hand, you don't want to give up. You have to invest more time, more stress, and less time with the person that you love. And the few moments that you have with this person is going to bring to disaster. I'm not saying that's the normal. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It can be money also. It can bring you to that specific business, and then you can sleep at night, then you can eat, then you can focus, and then you get so obsessed with that problem that you can do anything else. So the other areas of your life kind of stopped, and then you get stuck on these other areas. And I'm not saying either on this example or on the other example that you should just give up, but just to think twice before continuing to make a certain path that you keep making mistakes a lot of time. People today in this self-improvement mentality glamorize mistakes too much, but the truth is that it's better to know your situation before having to give it up too late and having been lost a lot of time and invest. And in many cases, you can save more time just trying to figure out something else than just pursuing this way just because you like too much. And that's the thing that most people don't see. Most people mistakes and failures are most of the time continuous because they're attached to something just because they like it. It's about relationship, it's about jobs, it's about addictions. It's just because they see that it doesn't work, but they still keep trying something that eventually it will just make them worse or stagnate in certain point of their lives because they just like it and can't let it go. And then when they realize it, it's already too late. So if you're making steps and in everything or something else that you're pursuing, just think twice in your first big mistake or small mistake. You don't need to be too much obsessed about not making mistakes, but you need to have certain and being careful with your mistakes because on the long run it can cost a lot. And stress and burnout. So many failures will do some damage to you that actually can put you to bed. First, you get tired, mentally tired, then you get sick, and when you realize you don't want to really do nothing because you're frustrated and all your plans just are late and you can just put yourself to work. And then the mind comes with a cross. Everything that I tried fell apart, and although you might have a strong mind or the mindset, a lot of frustration will put you to the ground, and then you might give up, and then all this effort is just stuck in time until you recover yourself to be able to continue. And when you continue again, you already be missing some years and that you could have already improved if you haven't give up because of frustration and burnout. The right path may be analyzing the situation and be some negative about it because you can prevent yourself from what is coming, and you can also actually not failing that much. And the intention here is not to say that you should be failing. I just in this I myself have my path of pursuing things, and I just analyzed that in this idea of developing, sometimes mistaking failures are just much accept. I don't think should be because they cost a lot. uh Bad money management and bad business managements, bad relationships, inside of these areas you make mistakes, right? But you should be that much tolerant about because it hurts you so much. But in the internet it's so normal to see people Just talk, oh, it's okay to make mistakes. It is true, it is okay, but don't get used to it and don't accept it that easy, because you're going to become more tolerant, and then you're going to be missing time and effort when if you were less tolerant, you already be where you want to be. And that's what I end up realizing. So yeah, I myself make that mistake of just it's okay, everybody makes mistakes. And this is true, it's still true, but I am a little bit more careful about the what I'm going to do next. No, it's not just I'm gonna keep moving forward in that direction. And I hope that this help you in some way, at least to reflect about it. And that's it. So yeah, bye. And if you like the video, please share, subscribe. Bye.